And then you're like, no, how can that be? They said you used 4 billion on feeding. I said, no, we started a canteen because we have 2,000 invigilators. They didn't know. I expected them to know better. What are you talking about? Like, Baba, show wine, Mr. Professor. Oh, you generated 6 billion and you only remitted 4 billion, 2 billion to Kuda. Yeah, we paid, we have to pay overhead, so at least people who should know. The National Assembly that approved the budget for JAMB in 2024, the Ministry of Education released money to JAMB. So, which means if you claim to generate 6 billion, you have to remit the 6 billion because the money you are going to spend is already coming, it's coming from the Ministry of Education anyway. It's part of the budget. So your own money is to remit it. What happened to the 2 billion between 4 and 6 billion? It is so annoying trying to understand what this supposed incorruptible professor, he has been, he was appointed since 2015, he has been there for nearly 10 years now. Bokwari appointed him. All right. Ishak Olajide Abinkan. And he has been there stealing and stealing and stealing. But you see, he had a very good PR team. You have to give that to him. Until now, he has a very good PR team. They were telling us then that before he became the registrar for JAMB, JAMB has only been, was only remitting 3 million naira. They said the highest money remitted by JAMB before this man, 30 million naira. The first year, this man remitted 1 billion. In the second year, he remitted 1.2 billion. So you see all this media PR, all this public, whatever they are doing for him, allowed him to have a field day for so long until Oshiomole said, oh yeah, show us your paper. Now that you JAMB, that you want nearly 25 billion naira for 2025. Give us what you spend money on in 2024. That was what prompted all of this. So Oshiomole now started asking questions based on the document presented by this guy, only for him to start denying what he presented. That's what he's doing in that interview. He's denying what he presented because he's been asked questions based on that. But he's denying that. Oh, corruption is Jeff, man. You see, they could survive. Listen to the other parts.
5 billion. If I had known that you will, I come here for a program, I would have prepared for that. But if that is brought before I left, I can tell you, out of this 6.4, 3.2 million is billion is for DTA and travel. Air flights, instead going to Lagos now, you know how much it is. Going to Kaduna, going to all over the country from one side to the other for 10,500 people in a year. So if you have these people there, and I don't know what it has details of what it is for. We pay, we say inside income, we have 10.1 billion that we are going to generate. from e-facility to host our servers all over the whole country. To host the servers and run it, we bought 1.2 billion. 600 for the e-facilities, the cabs and all the rest. This is paid directly to the service providers. So if we are generating 10.1 from a service, and it demands to spend, we are even talking of budget. Last year we didn't spend half of that, but because of the exchange rates, we had to budget what we believe would be appropriate. So these are the issues, and when you have a situation where probably people don't understand such things, we are talking of this 6.4 billion. Part of the 6.1 billion is admission expenses, 150 million. Part of it is 600 million for registration, UTME direct entry registration, which is out the e-facility, e-registration that we are paying. The hosting is also part of it. Out of it, we give universities 750 million, which is called NATAP award. We always give it. All these are what we put together because there was nowhere to put it in the template given to us by the Ministry of Budget. So this is what we did.
Thank you, sir. So this one issue that every year you remit.
Okay, that's an option. I think to me, to the best of my knowledge, I've done what I'm supposed to do. We have reduced it from 5,000 to 3,005. This is the least paid anywhere in the world for any admission, unless you want it to be given free. And we can assure you, I believe that if we are given fair opportunity to explain, Nigerians will know that Oloyede, would not appropriate or misuse. We will not spend, according to him, he said Saudi, I don't know how Saudi spend money, but I will spend money as Nigeria and as responsibly as possible.
Okay, so finally, I think maybe just clear the air that the outcome of yesterday's engagement was on 2025 proposed budget.
Oh, definitely. No 20. That's nothing to do with it. In fact, I did not at any time present anything about 2024 because it was not requested. So, but unfortunately, somebody misinterpreted it and and of course, those of you who are there knew. I wanted to explain, but I was before a higher authority.
So how did the 4 billion come about?
Which
the remittances?
For remittances. We paid the remittances as required.
So you said nothing of 2024 came on you are not there to prevent any 2024. But
yes.
Did they ask you about your remittances before you mentioned 4 billion?
Oh, of course, they asked me about
now,
it.
if I may ask, before the final,
yes.
Would you prefer JAMB is removed from budgetary allocation or these grants that
government should do whatever is in the interest? I have no personal interest. Whatever is in the interest. Let me tell you, one of the reasons I was the one who proposed to my staff, to the staff of JAMB when I came, let us exit, because I do not know of any agency like JAMB anywhere in the world where government pays the salary. But they came up with a better argument that if there is a disruption in the academic calendar and there is no admission, and you do not, like it happened recently, what will be the fate of the workers? So when they put this to me, I am just a transitory person. I felt that
anyway, because my time is almost like running out, okay? So the other one is that of Wike too. You see, Wike has been losing greatly in the Rivers State politics of late, but it is not really been somehow like publicized, okay? So remember last year when Wike and his guys took over the PDP in Rivers State in a sham Congress. So what happened thereafter is that Fubara and his guys, they went to court in that same Rivers. And then they have now declared Wike's group as illegal. And therefore, another set of guys who are like the Fubara's guys have been declared the right or the original PDP executives in Rivers State. It's now court battle, you get? So because of this, or because of the Congress at the time, Wike and his guys decided that they are the owners of PDP, which now prompted Fubara to order his own men to go to APP, remember? Yeah, that was before the local government elections or selection. And then, yeah, which also resulted into APP as the controller of the major local government areas of Rivers State today. So last week, another court ruled that Wike and his men should go to hell for Fubara's men to take charge. So as we speak now, the control of PDP in Rivers is now back in the hands of Fubara, maybe temporarily, I don't know. So Wike, who has been trying to convince Tinubu that he is still very much relevant in Rivers State politics, that Tinubu should not worry. 2027, Fubara will be gone. And yes, he will repeat what he did for Tinubu in 2023. So some of the guys who are expecting Wike to call a press conference or call the media to come and sit with him so that they can massage his ego again. Indeed, they went yesterday where Wike was feeling like on top of the world and all that. But the bottom, or let me say, yeah, the real decision, the real reason why he decided to invite the media again was because of this Rivers. And 6 minutes of that 2 hours interview was dedicated to talking about Fubara, partly. In fact, he actually spent nearly 40 minutes talking about Fubara and Rivers State. But this particular 6 minutes stands out. I want to share that with you. Wike.
For politics, guys, it's time for politics now. Hold your fire, please. I know you've been itching for all of that, but let's be a little bit orderly. We'll start like that, come like this. So, Gloria, fire.
All right, Your Excellency. So tensions between you and Governor Fubara, has been escalating, and the what has been escalating.
The what? I mean, the what and what?
The tensions.
Which tension?
That's what we see, and so it appears
what you think.
So you're going to give us your views on that, and so we're wondering, why does this conflict appear very difficult to resolve?
I'm very surprised. What is difficult to resolve? Mr. President, the sovereign of our nation, in his own wisdom, in his own fatherly way, say, look, you come, you come, you come, you come, you come, you sit down. This is the problem. I want this problem to be resolved. You go, withdraw the impeachment notice. You go, do this. You go, do this. You go, do this. You, elder, read it for everybody here. Elder, read it. Do we all agree with it? Yes. Elder, what about you? Yes. We agreed. Fine. The parties want to. The assembly withdrew the impeachment notice. You now do this, do this. You did one, you did two. Then you send people to go to court to hang the other one to say, oh, people went to court. Elder, have you gone back to Mr. President? This assignment you gave, we have done 1, we have done 2. We're not able to do 3 and 4. Please, Mr. President, can you call us back? See whether we can find a solution to 3 and 4. Since 1 and 2 have been executed. Nothing. Nothing. The next thing you see, oh, somebody did this, somebody did that. Mr. President, in his wisdom, Mr. President, you know, sometimes when people play politics, you play politics, the president says, you come, you come, you come. You were hearing when they were saying, President, or they were political, were not constitutional. I have never seen that happen in my life. A president of a country will call people, sit them down, do this. One party goes, it's political, it's not binding, it's not constitutional. Come on, who does that? Who does that? Who does that? And then you people are talking about conflict, tension, this and that. You went and you seized assembly people money, their salaries, everything, took it. And you are running with 3-member assembly in Nigeria. All of you, journalists, appearing in your television houses, appearing, justifying.
Including the court.
No, listen, never. You know, I have always told people, this is not Wike. It's not about Wike or who. It's not about me. But how you would tell me in a democracy, it's only in Nigeria. Okay, take it for example. You say those 27 people defected. Assuming don't not conceded. You sit down, tell me 1 person is a speaker, 2 are members, are the ones doing law for a state. And everybody sit down discussing, hey, you know, what they defected. It is, you know, I said, look, it's not my business. It's Nigerian democracy. Tomorrow it will be 1 person. Tomorrow it will be 1. So the issue of tension, it does not exist. The tension is being created by you people who have refused because of their interest, because of their commitment. Take for example, I say without no apologies to anybody. When I see what happens, how media will be scrolling in the bar, tarnishing the images of judges, that judges collected bribe, scrolling, even somebody gives you that news item. Assuming somebody pays you for that, can you do that in a civilized country? But it is what is being discussed. You malign, you damage. I'm happy. The day the court gives them judgment, democracy, rule of law. The day the court does not give them judgment, the judges took bribe. Arise it will be the first morning they will discuss it. And that is where we are in this country. That's where we are.
Nuisance, Lele. You can really feel his frustration. If you look at his eyeballs, right? They were like that. Say, Omo, we're a wicked, wrong business. Wait till this Fubara, they do no good, though. If all of us want to be honest, you know? And somehow, where the wicked is hoping that the 2027 can come very soon so that he can have a chance under the cover of politics to unleash his terror on Rivers. But the guy in Rivers State, Fubara, seems to be the one that is holding the purse, the string, or the purse string or so. So he's paying well, as we have been told. Anyway, from Edape, Theo Bright, Theo Bright, right? He has come up with another set of criminals caught in Delta states. And I think I should share that with us again this evening. Here.
I am SP Edape Bright, and this is Delta State Police Command. Today we'll be interviewing 2 suspects. And what they did is sad, especially the male one among them. They are both boyfriends and girlfriends, as the popular saying. We know what it is all about. The lady has triplets, she didn't give birth to them, but they are all of same parents. Triplets, 10 years old. The boy came to her and said, please, these your sisters. Can you give me one of them? I want to use them for something. She declined, but did not raise alarm. She did not report to either her parents or community or the police. Later that same day, one of the child went missing. They are both all females. One of them went missing. When they started looking for this child, that was when the girlfriend now realized that, but this guy said he wanted to use one of my sisters. She now raised alarm, told her parents, who informed the community, and then went and looked for this guy and arrested him. It was at the point of, you can see he had a little amount of jungle justice method on him. That was when he now confessed that he took the child to 2 boys whom he does not even know their name, their address, or whatever. He does not know them, but they only approached him and offered to pay him either 200,000 or 300,000. He's going to tell us. They have not even given him the money. He took the child and went to them. They used machete on this baby, killed the baby. Up to this very moment, we can't even find the remains of the baby. We are going to interview the suspect now so that he will use his own mouth and tell us. What is your name?
Precious.
Huh?
Precious.
Okay, how old are you?
20 years.
Okay, do you said you approached your girlfriend that she should give you one of her sisters.
Yes.
The one what, when you told her, what did she tell you?
When I told her, she now walk with me.
She said what?
Now walk with me.
She walk
with me.
You speak in English. When you tell her, okay, she can't waka leave you.
Yes.
Okay, so when she can't waka leave you, what do you can't do?
I can't go back again. I can't go tell her.
You can't go tell who? Tell who?
Important.
She agree, abi she not agree?
Yes.
She can't say, may you carry the pikin?
Yes.
Now she can't agree, say, may you carry the girl?
Yes.
That is not the issue now. Because according to her, she said she not tell you to carry her. So so where you focus the pikin carry?
I said a guy to go and carry it.
I not say make you speak English. Use the English wey you sabi speak, they talk. Where you see the pikin carry?
I said guy go call her.
Okay, you send guy go call her.
Yes.
Who be guy? Na person name?
Yes.
Okay, so when you call her, the pikin come.
Yes.
So when you come, what do you can do?
I can't carry, give the 2 boys.
Carry the pikin go where?
Give the 2 boys.
2 boys. Where you for meet the 2 boys?
For Owakpo.
Owakpo na where for Sokoro?
For village.
Your village na where?
Owakpo.
Ethiopia East. Is it for Sokoro there?
No, after Sokoro.
Okay, after Sokoro. But they are under the same local government now.
Yes.
Which day? You remember the day when this thing happened? Which day?
On the 9th.
On the 9th of this month.
Yes.
So when you carry the pikin, go give the 2 boys. What can happen?
Then the next day they call the file the pikin. Now important come meet me say, I hope it's not my sister you can give them. And I tell you yes. She now go. She now begin to file. Then important now go. When important go, then important call on the way. Now when you want finish, now they can't go final call. Now they won't call bitter, they call liver. Important I won't call shop. Important call coming for.
Leave all those your many stories. When you carry the pikin, give the 2 boys. What did they do with the child?
They now kill the child.
Now you they talk now. So they can't kill the child. What did they kill the child?
Cutlass.
Cutlass. You see whether they use the cutlass?
Yes.
You were there when they kill him.
Yes.
So how you feel when they kill the pikin?
I feel pain.
You feel pain. So where the pikin body there now?
Yeah, Owakpo.
You dey Owakpo. You don't see the dead body. Abi they carry the pikin go.
No.
Bury am. They bury am. Yeah, they bury am. Owakpo. Okay. So what be your name again?
Precious.
Precious. Not you want if you want make camera show your face now. You sabi o. Okay. You how old are you?
20 years.
20 years. Okay, okay. And you say now your girlfriend be this?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
I mean, have you all noticed the ages of the people that are being paraded for one crime or another in that contraption? They are in their late teens and early 20s. This is the reality of Nigeria today. And that should be concerning.